against a stiff arm, but you see that in Sambo and Judo too, especially in the beginning. You get people to stiff arm. So we'll start off with that, but you don't have to do it from a defensive position to counter to the stiff arm. I can just catch his arm as I'm coming in and pull it in. It's a Russian tie, essentially in a variation of a Russian tie. So Mike beats me to the grip, he gets inside, he's even stiff arming me out. So what I'm gonna do to get in is I'm gonna do essentially, I call it a karate chop. It's not really a karate chop, but I'm gonna chop where his arm bends. All right, and as I chop, you get a little bend, I'm then gonna fold my hand and I'm gonna pull this across. All right, so I'll just show you that first and then I'll add the second part. So he's here. I can do it by grabbing the wrist too, or no wrist. It depends. Combat Sambo, I wouldn't grab the wrist. Sport, whatever's more comfortable for you. You don't have to, but you can. But I'm gonna chop and pull. All right? Then we're gonna add the other part. You gotta do the same time. Just try this 1 or 2 times, then we'll add the second part again. He's pushing me away, I can't get in. I can't get in, boom. All right? So try that a couple times. All right, guys, so that's just to get the arm motion. When you do this, you have to do this to really make it work with your body, all right? So the pressure needs to be with your body. I can even push into them a little bit to kind of give them some fight, but when I'm here and I chop, and once I start to pull, I want to drive my body into it. That will help get that rotation. So I'm here, boom. I'm not even getting my grip. Look at his wrist. All right, the wrist is tight. I'm turned in. I don't necessarily want to be way back here or way up here yet. I want to kind of be here. I'll have my forehead aimed at him, but if I'm taller than him, I hear a lot of guys say, oh, get your forehead into him. If I'm a lot taller than you, I don't necessarily want to bend like that. So I'm in here. My second hand, I'm gonna dig deep. All right, dig deep. Some guys will grab this. I like to grab down here, and then I drop a little shoulder pressure on the back. Shoulder pressure doesn't mean I'm pushing with my shoulder. It just means I'm kind of dead weighting my shoulder on. Because if I push, I'm pushing my energy in a direction, right? Which means if he does a certain movement, I can throw myself. So when I'm in here, I just kind of drop my weight. My head's here, my toes in a nice neutral spot. I can go front, I can go back, I can go wherever, I could even step in front. All right, so I'm in a neutral spot. I have this, I have my shoulder down, and I'm in here and just holding. So we'll start here again real slow.
Yep.
Again, if you want to do it this way first, here or here, you can. Doesn't matter. Chop, turn, boom. Nice grip. My head's in here, and I'm there. All right, just get there first. I'm actually going to have Mike show exactly what we were doing. We use Brian. I'm going to give you 2 options. So Brian, come in. So he's going to do what in judo they call sumigeishi, off of this grip.
Want me to do it?
Yeah, demonstrate it first.
Yep, so yeah, just keep that grip.
Don't even talk, just do it one time. Make sure to do what he did, continue on top. All right? Now let's do it slow.
Yep.
So you can do it 2 ways though. So I want you to freeze from your grip.
Yeah.
All right, so there's 2 ways you can do it. He can shuffle in, which means yes, or he can step around with his left and go right in, yeah. And a lot of times a good way to when you do that one is as you're circling, he's pulling. He's like bringing him around with him, yes, and goes down under him. So keep that low. Yes. You feel it? Did you feel the whip?
Yeah. I should have bent my knee so fast.
All right, so we're gonna do it real slow. He's gonna explain each step.
Yep, so the first one, right? Everything that Bob showed before is what we're gonna do. Grab the back. I like to do the shuffle, so my right foot is gonna come in, and then as soon as my right foot comes in, my left foot follows in.
Look where he's putting his left foot, right next. He almost has to fall down.
Yep.
And when he's sitting, he's not falling, he's sitting right on his heels.
So, yep, right down. And then as I'm here, this foot comes up, and I'm hitting the back of his thigh as I drop. And then I'm kicking this way.
But his butt is going on his heels. He's not sitting back.
So the closer Mike's left foot is to grind, the better. Is it
Yeah, it
generally
should
right?
be close.
It's got to be close.
Yeah.
Closer,
If
uh-huh.
I'm out here, he's
When
gonna
you're
fall
when
top.
you're in, you should almost feel like you're gonna fall if you don't sit down.
I'm gonna not bring my foot back, right? So if I'm here, I lose a lot of the power, right? That's what's gonna happen.
And that's what you
You have
get.
to
And
pull
this
too
is
much.
what's gonna happen every time, yeah. Trust me. I know that, you okay?
Yeah.
I know that all too well, right? So I have to come in here, like Bob said, I'm almost already falling down, right? But I just get so much more power by coming in here. It's more explosive. I have to go at that point.
All right, so let's practice that.
Because the closer I am, the more power I get.
So he goes there, he gets the grip. He's gonna bring that foot in. Yeah, you can pull kind of a circle, and he's still gonna kick with his right leg there. Boom. Yes. You'll get a little more momentum, or if you start getting your opponent following you. This is a great one if you're not following.
Which leg is that? You know?
I think I went off.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go here. Here I was clear. I step this way and I go. Here I'm a little faster.
Yeah, okay, so here, right?
Just like that. You step to the left leg.
Left leg is first. I was trying to stay. Sit there.
Okay, so left was this. Okay, got it. Ready?
Very nice. Good. So, when I'm here, right, this leg, sometimes it's it might feel a little awkward to go there. This is one of the few times where this leg doesn't matter, right? So, if I'm coming in, I'm going to through, okay? This time I'm going to go on the inside, right? Instead of going here, I'm going to go on the inside. But I only do this if I'm facing it. Right? It really does. I'm falling down, right? So sometimes it might be awkward to go for the opposite side leg. You can go for the near side leg.
If you go near side though, you have to have your hips square.
You have to have your hips square.
If your hips are this way, like how they are most of the time, if you go to the near, he's going to flatten out.
He's going to flatten, yeah, right? Like, you're flattening out a little bit. Right, so just like Bob said, if I come here, this is what's going to happen. Right, I do have to square up on him. Right? But if you find that as you're doing this, you're squaring up on him, it's easier to go to the opposite this side. Right?
You still
Same side.
still sit and kick.
Still sit and kick. Everything else is the same.
But if you're not getting your hips, square, you don't want to do that one. You want to do the other one.
Tony yells at me. If I don't go that, if I square up on the guy. But we were going square, so it made more sense to go. Right on. That's it. I just want to show guys that.
So what I want you to do, a lot of times what happens, if you're with someone that wrestled or some other people, is they turn the face and they don't do that. They try and grab it here. So all I want you to do is the minute he turns the face,
Sumigation again? Yeah. Yep. All right, so you're gonna, all right, I'm here.
so this is a common defense, yes. The minute he comes to face you and get that hand in, you drop and you go. It's an easy one. You do this to a lot of wrestler style guys. That's what they're going to do. They're going to face and try to get frame off or grip. Work on your wrist. The minute they turn, don't even worry about the hand. Don't give it time to even play. The minute they get a square, boom, drop it down. All right, just to make this more live. Mike gets into his beginning setup, right? He gets here. Now what he's going to do is he's going to fake going behind with his legs, so he's going to bring his leg. And when he does that, Brian's going to step out. You're going to step behind him. All right, and he's just going to fold right through. All right, so it's a fake. He's essentially going, he's in here, he's going to go boom. Boom. Yep. There we go. The minute he steps out, you rotate in. Good? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep. You can even touch the back of his thigh like Mike did, or the back of his calf. Just enough of a twitch to make him want to hide that leg. When he steps it back, the minute he's moving it back, you're going.
Yeah, I like to twitch it a little bit.
Yep.
So he really wants to move that.
Again, you don't even have to wait for him to get it all the way planted. The minute he's just moving it, you're going. You're starting. All right? I like to always, when I get to sell it, I like to bump it. I want him to feel it. I want him to feel it. Boom, and then forward. Yes, bump. Build on that. So we're going to go to an uchi, all right? So again, I'm in here, boom, I get a nice grip. I don't want to leave my foot way out here, all right? I'm going to bring my foot up. I'm still having this all good. Boom, and a hit. All right? We're going to probably have to hop. I mean, that one's a lot easier than probably live. Probably gonna have to hop and get the turn going because he has this hand to try and help put out. Right? So again, I'm in here, boom, I get in here, bring it in, boom. Obviously, I'm not gonna stop standing. Well, actually, if I get lucky enough and can, of course it's a win in Sambo and Judo. Odds are the momentum's gonna bring you on top, which is fine. All right, it's still 4 for Sambo, and it's still a win for Judo. But so you're just doing the same arm drag, bring your foot up, and you're reaping. But as you're reaping, you're pulling through, hop, hop. You keep driving through as you're lifting your leg. All right, let's try it. You keep turning. He's going to be able to hold on to you. No. Get your leg in. Lift. Up here. Up here. And then turn. Yes.
I see. I'll whip around.
Yes. Okay. You know the difference?
I can whip around.
Together.
Come in here. Put your arm.
For whatever reason, he's not feeling like he's getting it. Maybe he is posting a hand and it's just not making him feel comfortable. So he just switches right away.
Or same thing, if I'm up, put your leg down, I lost it, right? Or whatever, my leg's tired, I lost it, right? So I come in, I lose it,
Boom.
you come right back around the other way.
All right.
Okay? Yeah. Or, like Bob said, for whatever reason, I'm not getting it. Maybe he's really good at hopping, right? And I just
Whatever.
can't-
You're just like time to change.
Yep. Stand up, I'll show one thing. My back foot still has to come in.
Yep.
And here, I'm not doing this, right?
So what he's doing with his left foot, remember the first time we showed it to you? The second variation where he stepped left and went to the throw? That's what he's doing. But the left step is a hop. So it's left.
Because this I'm trying to find out, right? Because if I'm here and I go right for that, I'm not going to get the power or the control I want. Right, I'm too far away.
So he has to hop in like when you stepped in. All right.
Yeah. All right. Too late.
So let's.
That is fun.
All right. So put them together. Yeah. I learned it. I'll do it. I'll show it. So I'm in, boom, and then here I drive. I just drive, and I'm right through. For judo, well, if I go right through a choke,
You're fine, yeah.
you know, sambo, have to go to an arm or a leg attack or a turnover. Combat sambo, I could choke. But jiu-jitsu, or even a street, that's an option. Are you going to get points for the takedown? No. You're going to get her back.
Like sometimes you have these throws, right, where you come in, you just get the guy in the back who's messed up, right? For this, even just normal, I'm all the way out here. He can't take my back, even if I mess up. So it's a very, if you do jiu-jitsu, super safe throw, you can do no work. Right, like stand up in.
But with this arm drag version, you're almost inclining him to help you because he has an arm to post. So he wants to go that way.
He does, yeah, absolutely, right? Like for jiu-jitsu, he's thinking to go into all fours, right? Because he doesn't want to go to his back.
And he has that arm to post. So there you are. You're right in. All right. It's just something to think about as another time to use this in jiu-jitsu. So next, we're going to add kouchi. All right. So I'm in here. Boom. I get this. We're going to do the kouchi. If we're doing it without a setup, it's going to have to be when he steps in front, like the wrestler defense. All right, so I'm in here, he decides to step in front, and then I'm just going to drive through this way, and then hook. I may scoop. No, I didn't. I may scoop or I may not. I can do it with a sweep, a reap, or a hook. So again, I'm in, boom, the minute he steps, boom, I'm going through. Again, I can hook with the leg, I can sweep or reap, whatever you want. All right, so try that first. So again, I get in here, I have the grip. Yep. Get in here, I have my grip, he's stepped. I'm just driving through because this leg's already here. Boom, boom. If I reap, I'm going here and I'm dropping into an ankle lock right off. All right? We practice that all the time. I'm in here, I'm gonna go to my uchi first, right? So I'm in here, boom, I get to here. Whatever reason, I just feel it's a better choice because maybe he's leaning that way to this side, whatever. I'm not getting the lift I want, and I'm just gonna transfer. I'm not gonna put my foot down. I'm just gonna transfer right over, boom, right in. All right, so here's how it goes again. I'm in here, I'm working, boom. Fast, right?
It is fast, yeah.
So Uchimata into Kouchigari.
Kouchi, yeah.
Kouchi,
And I would always go with Bobden, always let go like you're picking up the ankle. Most of the times they'll fall before the ankle, but if not, you've got the ankle.
Yeah,
anyway.
it just helps you.
It does, for sure.
Yeah. Even if you're reaping, I would say this isn't really helping you take the guy down anyway. So just have it there to scoop in case something's there.
And you're throwing him to the side, not to the back, right?
No, I'm driving him over the track. So when I'm in here and I get to here, my trap is here, so I'm going here. I don't want to go backwards because it's too much motion. I don't want to go forward because I might push his foot in front. You know what I mean? So my trap is on this corner. So that's the corner I'm going to. Boom. All right. Let's try it and we'll do some live. So combat sambo wise, obviously I'm not going to just do this out of the cold blue. I would set it up with something, so my hands are up. I'd be setting it up with whatever, boom, boom, boom. But the way to get to this, remember combat sambo, you are wearing a jacket too, is still a trap in between. All right, so offensively to get it without going off the defense. Throw my jabs. I can even throw that. Here's a trick to sink your jab up, by the way. Remember this. I'm helping you in your future. Punch his glove. What he's going to do if I double up my jab is when I punch his glove, he's going to move his glove. Bam! Almost always get him with the second jab. You know? So don't always think every jab or strike has to hit. I touch his glove, he plays it, bam! All right, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to touch his glove and then I'm going to go to the arm grab. So I'm here, boom. All right, so all I'm doing is after I jab, and instead of coming back, sort of like the half, you know, the double jab where you don't pull all the way back in, boom, scoop, pull. All right, now he may fly down because he's just not ready for it like he did. Then you take his back, but either way, it's a way to do it. All right, so I'm in here, boom, boom, and just get in. All right, defensively, if he throws a hook, I can catch. I'm going to fire them. All right, catch, fire, roll. All right, you may get it, you may not. But I find the offensive ways is best. You can still trap with your second hand on the setup. Boom, and then come here and catch here. But I think in combat, you're tying too many hands. I still always like to have a hand up for combat. So boom, boom, wherever you want to go. Just something to look at, you can play with it. You can also get it off a slip or a bob. So he throws a jab and I slip. He throws a hook and I bob. You can get it from there. Probably easier than off the catch. All right. So we won't. You guys can work on that if you want later, but we'll do some live.
Cool. Sounds good.